Or multiple columns. Come to that. Let us understand with some example. Let us understand some example. My dear student, just can you switch off that because they did not get my voice properly. Can you switch off? Okay. Okay. Thank you. So, Heart Hacker Vasu. So, very good name. He will hack the heart of anybody. Actually, mobile hacker is there, internet website hackers are there. He will yes. You have that much talent, Vasu. Right. Yeah, I am appreciating Vasu. You can yes, very good. You can hack the interior heart also. Very nice. He's having much confident. Nice student. Come on, ma. Concentrate. Assume now is my voice is clear, ma? Is my voice is clear? Vasu? Prudvi. Now I hope even I stopped the fan also, my dear student. Prudvi. Now let us continue. Let us understand. Let us understand the example. Assume that we have a data frame with what? ID, name, age, city, experience. Okay. Now how do you take this now? 11, Jock, 44, Sydney, living in Sydney. Experience is 19. 11, Riti, 41, Delhi, 17. Like that, I am taking different people's numbers. I am giving name, age, city, experience. There, I want to go for making group by on age wise. How many people are having 42 years of age group? 44 years of age group, 40 years of age group. Like that age group people, I want to group it. I want to group it based on city based group also. Sydney, how many people are living? Mumbai, how many are living? Delhi, how many are living? Mumbai, how many are living? Are you able to understand? And experienced based group also I want to prepare. 11 years group, how many? 14 years experienced group, how many? 19 years group experienced, how many? Because I took it that example here. Are you able to follow? So how do you mention these details in our example? There are two ways are there. All these things are called what? You can take when you come to that. If you come just for a minute, my dear student, you can take them as what? ID, comma, ID, comma. I can say like this. What I'm saying, age, and I'm writing city, city. Next I'm writing what student? Here I am writing experience. Under that, what I can do? I can take my data like this or not? How can I take my data here? I am taking like this. I have to write this data like this. Jock. And next I am writing 44. I need to write this entire data, comma separated value. Is it a CSV file or not? Like that, I need to take my entire data here. I need to take my entire data like this. So actually, you can do this, but whether you will do it or not, little doubt about it. That's why I will do it in the class and I'll show you. So 14, and I'm writing Delhi here, and I'm writing 17. Let me do all these things so that I can move further. So comma, I'll say next I'm going to this. So come on to this place. I'll go on doing this. I'll adjust all this data. Fine. So here I will say like this. I will do, students. Wait for it until I complete this. So I can take this data in another way. How I can take it? In the form of what? Can anybody can tell in another way? One is in the form of what? CSV file. You can type it in where? Excel also. Next is what? Anywhere else? Anybody else can say? I'm waiting for it. Huh? Dicta? Can I take it in dict? Yes, you can take it in dict. That is also related to CSV file only, no? Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? one more solution I'm expecting from you. Can I take it in the form of list or not? Each entry is called one list. Everything is in one list. That I can convert into what? Data frame. PD dot data frame of pass the list. It will come what? Values will come. This is one more way. This is read underscore CSV file. Both the ways I will show you. But generally, if this much of big data is coming in front of you, compulsory what is coming? In the form of what will come? CSV file only will be coming. So last and final, we can take it in the form of dictionary. You can take it in the form of what? List of list. You can take it in the form of what? CSV file also you can take it. Now, next I will go for, after that, I want to save this CSV file. Let us save this CSV file, employee or some citizens, something like this I will write it. emp.csv I will write it. emp.csv I will save it. Go to the place, I am writing emp dot, what is this? CSV. emp.csv. What is happening already here? So emp1.csv. Take this. Right, done. So once you go to that place, see my dear students, here what is available? emp1.csv. Is it called one Excel data present in this place or not? So this is called your Excel data. Understand, ma? Well, now I want to read this data, emp1. Go to the data frame. Go to this place, Jupyter Notebook. Try to understand this. Now see, take this place. Now I will go for import what? Pandas as PS. So as PD. Pandas as PD. As PD. And next is called what, you know? Something like df is equal to PD dot read underscore what? CSV. I need to pass the absolute path. So I need to take an absolute path here, students. I will take it, this entire thing, emp1.csv. emp1.csv. Print of what here, students? df. This is my data. We got it. Now I want to go for group by. How I am going to do this group by, you see? Something like group by is equal to, something like this is equal to some GB is equal to, come on students, df dot group by, there is a function name called what? Group by. I will say the column name. What is the column name? City based group by I want to take it. So here it is having something like error is coming. City, C capital, na? C capital. Okay. Now GB contains what? City name plus under that population is also there. There you see, my dear students, what is the GB type you printed? Type of what? GB. It is one of the object of group by type. You see, my dear student, data frame group by class. It is a class name. It is an object of which type? Data frame group by. Data frame is a class. Data frame group data is organized in which class object? Group by. Data frame group by object it is holding. I want to retrieve the data. If you print the GB, it is not going to print, it will print memory address. Like a filter object, when you print it, it is printing the data. Now I want to print it. How do you print it? Group by object contains two things. One is what? Ila print avutundi. Name, that is called a city will print. City is called what? Mumbai. Under Mumbai data will be printed. Next is called what? City. What is the city name? Delhi. Under Delhi information will print. Under next city is called Sydney. Sydney information will print. Now come on to that. group name, comma what? Under that rows. Rows will be there now. In where? GB. GB. Why I am writing two things? GB contains two informations. One is group name, group details. Group name, group details. If you want, you can take GBD, group details. Okay. Print of what? Print of what? GBN, GBN, and you print separately what? Print of what? GBD. You see that? See the details. See, students. What is the group name? Delhi. What is the Delhi group, please? Delhi group. 1, 3, 4, 7 people. Riti, Mohit, Veena, Vikas belongs to what? Delhi. Next, what is the next one? Mumbai. ID, name, age, city, experience. Of who are the Mumbai people? Adi, Sushank, Samir. Sydney. ID, name, age. Who are the Sydney people? Jock, Monik, Shobit. And see this details you see. Is it not group by? So if you want, you can print. What is this now? You can say group name. Something like this I will print it. Group name I will print it. Comma, GBN. And group details will be printed. Under that, I say one small line. I say one small line just for good looking output. I said, look at that. Group name, group details, group name, group details. Are you following me? Easy. Go to the next one. I'm going to take it here. Something like this. What is the next one I'm going to say? Directly, I will write. What is that now? df dot. What is the function name? Group by. I will write it. Group by. I will write it. What is that? Age. I will write age. Age related group. So what is happening? A capital again. Okay. A is a capital. Are you understanding the important, students? Or just watching it? Is it good output or not? So let us run this code. So it is going to give you 40 years group. Only Shobit is there. 41 years, one Riti is there. 42 years, Sashank is there, Monik is there, Vikas is there, Samir is there. 43 years group, Veena is there. 44 years, one more person, Jock. 45 years, Mohit. 46 years, one more person is there. Following? Like that. I can get the experienced group details also. I can get the experienced group details also. I will write what here? Experience. What is my column name, ma? You carry this. You go for this. Write the experience. Write your experience here. Not carry. Not getting. So, you copy this and write it. So, you paste there. Experience is coming here. Experience group by information you get it. 11 years experience, one group. 11 years experience. 12 years experience, one more group. Next 14 years experience, one more group. What are all the experience? 15 years experience, one group. 17 years experience, one group. 19 years experience is one more group. Getting? So it is most useful or not? You can also say this information in something like this. You can take this everything in the form of what? List of list you can take it. List of list also you can take it. So if you take this program, you try to observe it. One more program I am showing students. You observe it. The different program it is. Come on. Pandas SPD. List of tuples. What is this is called? List. Each record is called what? Tuple. Each record is called tuple. Each record is called tuple. Now you say data frame. PD dot data frame of employees. What is employees? List. There what I am giving? Columns is equal to. You know how to give the column names, sir? Done. Print that. Set index means what? Your index. Already know that in your place. Having what already? 0, 1, 2, 3 is there or not? If you want to suppress that, you want to suppress it, you can go for what? ID. ID. Even if you go for today, you can write that information. You print a DF once again. This is my data. You want to do that? DF is equal to DF dot set underscore index of what I am doing, ma? ID, you say, and print df, and that is default index is gone. Are you able to get my points? So this is called what? You take this part. If you want, you can take this data also. You take this data in your PyCharm. In PyCharm, if you want, you can do it. Here also, if you want, you can do it. So coming to this place, you paste it in Jupyter Notebook. This is my data. You execute it. Print this employees, which is a list. Now convert it. df1 is equal to, come on students, pd dot data frame of data frame of what? Employee. What is my employees? emp. I'll copy this. So why to write it? So just write this one. You write it df1. No column names are available. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9 is there. I need to give my own column names or not? What are these, ma? ID, name, age, city, experience. It is up to you. You want to give it, you can. How do you do, students? Come on, go. Comma. Come on. Columns is equal to, see that ID, comma what? Name, comma, age, comma, city, everything I am giving in capital, comma, exp, experience. You say df1, you say. df1, you say. Is it coming as it is or not? Yes. Now I want to make them group same to same about the previous. Print it for, I will bring that my code, because already you know, na? Already you know that code what you have written. I will carry that code. Delhi people, all those kind of things I want to get it. This group name, I want to get it based on city related kind of information. So here, dot what? I say df1 dot, what is the function name, ma? Group by of, come on, city. Whatever the column name you have given, with the same case, you need to pass it. You see that same to same is the answer is coming. Okay, now? So group by concept is easy or difficult? Easy. So that is the way how you can do it. Let me go little front of it. So Sagar, I have a question. How to install pandas in PyCharm? How to install pandas in PyCharm? Thakur, you are very good student actually. Why you got the doubt, I don't know. Sagar, actually you are a very good student, but why you got the doubt, I don't know. Why? Why you got the doubt? Sometimes doubts will come, sir. We can't say anything. Go to new project. So I'm going to take it last and final. Actually, I told this yesterday also. So next is called what? You know, Sagar. There you take it. So I'm going to take it. So I'm taking that. Coming to this point. Now I want to take up. Melrose. So coming to the point back. Now I will go to new and then this point. Coming to the point of it. What is this now? Group by example. Group by example. Dot py. Come to the point. Import what? Pandas as what? PD. Import pandas as PD. Error will come or not? Yes. If I try to run my code, you will be getting what? So error. No module named pandas is not there. So do you know how to install it? Yes, you know how to install it. Go to the place, Sagar. Follow me, student. Go to settings. Go to the place of this project, Sagar, and Python interpreter. Go to the pip here, and this is showing the modules repository for you. Looking for pandas. Directly it is available. Sagar, you look at that. Go for what? Install. Go to install. Install this. And this is one of the bigger package. Once it is getting installed, you can go for that. And you can read the CSV file, which is containing that. You can do the same operation. So meantime, I'll continue this example. Can I continue this? It will be installed. I'll continue the same thing and I will do this. I'll get this example in PyCharm itself. It is still getting installing. Installed successfully. Sagar. Installed successfully. You close this window. Close this window. Now you paste it. You paste this data here. Look into this. Look into this. And try to print this data frame. Print of what? DF. You try to look into this area. You try to look into this and you are getting, it will take some time to show this result. Right now, after that, I want to get the same discussion. Same discussion like what? Jupyter Notebook, what you have written the code, that is the group by related information. I can get it as it is here also. So here also I will be getting the same thing. Go to PyCharm. You can write like this. df dot group by of what? City. All the city information will be coming. Try to run this and see this one by one. What is happening here? City. Yes, you are having, this is having what? Small city. Because there I gave something different. Here I gave you what? City. Are you following? In this example, what is the example I gave? Small ITY. You try to run this, you got the output. See that complete data is coming. Delhi data, Mumbai data, Sydney data, etc. information is coming. Are you following? Sagar Thakur, I hope you are understanding this. Okay, no problem. No problem, student. Coming to the next part, here, listen, observe this. This data, I already read with the group by. See the description. Whatever is there, you see the description. You got it now, Sagar? Follow me. This data frame has a column city which has 3 unique values like Delhi, Mumbai, and then Sydney. We want to create different groups out of this data frame based on the column called what? City values. So as this columns has 3 unique values, there will be 3 different type of groups. How to get that? Group 1 contain the city called what? Delhi. I am analyzing and I am showing separately. Next, second group is called Mumbai. Next, another group is called Sydney. How to get the data? Data frame dot group by of what? Method. How do you apply? Data frames dot group by method accepts what? Column names as arguments. Based on the 3 column values, it creates several groups and returns data frame group by object. You have seen already. That contains information about these groups. Which groups? Group name plus group records will be there. So for example, let us create a groups based on the column city. df dot group by of what? City. What is created? Group by object is created. I am printing that output. Memory address is printed. Output is not coming. Only address is printed. Group by function created 3 groups with the column city. Has 3 unique values. It returned group by object with the information regarding all the 3 groups. How do you get those groups? How do you iterate over all the 3 groups? For loop we used it. What is the for loop here you see? This one. We are iterating over the for loop. Group name and group details are printed how many times? 3 times. Because my group is containing 3 groups. 3 groups. One object only. This is like this, my dear student. So, what is an object here? What is an object? DB. DF is one object. From DB I am getting, from DF I am getting what object that is? DBG. If you don't understand that, if I repeat that, you will not get it. Come on to the point back. You go to this place. What I got it here. Go to back. What is this now? GB is what? From the DF, what is created? GB is created. What is the GB partitions you see? It contains three partitions. It contains three partitions. What is the city here? Delhi. Delhi. Delhi data is available. Delhi data is available. All the things. Next is called what? City is equal to Mumbai. Mumbai related data is there. Next city is called what? Sydney. Sydney data is there. How many things are there inside? 3. This is a for loop. One time retrieving, second time retrieving, third time retrieving. So inside the GB, how many compartments are there? Those 3 things will be iterating. Using what? For loop. This you see. What is GBN contains of GB city? What is GBD contains these details? At this stage, whatever I explain, you should get it. Still going to again beginning means now I will continue the class. Are you able to follow? Now continue. Iterate over all the data group objects. Data frame group by function returns an object of that which contains information related to all the groups. How do you do that? Iterate. GRP name and corresponding rows. DF dot group by city. I am printing the group name, group content. What is the group name? Delhi. What is the group content name? AG, etc. Next group name Mumbai. Group content is Mumbai content. Group name is Sydney. And this is the data. Getting or not? Come to how to get from the groups. I want to get some information. I can see it is over, but still I want to continue because this is important. Group by, I want to get it in the group by first person I want to take. First person, first row I want to take. Group data frames group by function returns data group object to which contains all the information about the groups. Data frame object also provides a function called what? First, it returns data frame containing first row of each group. Each group. So in Delhi first person, in Mumbai first person, in Sydney first person. How to get that first record? By using which function? First function. Example. I not only first, second person, third person, fourth person like that. There is a function called what? Nth function is there. Nth. NTH function. What you will pass there? Record number. 0 first, 0 first one, 1 second one, third, second is third. See. Huh? The data frame group by object also provides a function called nth of. Nth of function used to get value corresponding to nth row of each group. Not only first one, any record group you can get it. To get the first value in the group, pass what value? 0. And as an argument to which one? Nth. See that now. DF dot group of city of what? Directly I will get it first. What is coming now? First row is coming. Are you getting? See that. In the group by, every group by first data I am getting it. Who is the first Delhi person? Riti. Mumbai person? Adi. And Sydney person is what? Right. Go to the Jupyter notebook. I will print once again this data. I will write this data here. Already we have that. DF is my data, which is containing like this. DF is my data. Come on, how do you write it now? I want to get that information. Which is that? Try to get this information and try to write it. You see that? What I am writing? DF. DF is my object or not? Dot what? City. City is called what? Capital. What is this now? First. First means what it is giving? First record of every group. First record of every group. See this now. City. What is the city here? Delhi. Who is the first person in Delhi? Riti. Riti came. And next is Mumbai. Mumbai first person is what? Adi. Adi came. And next is Sydney first person is what? Jock. Jock came. Jock came. Are you able to follow? Yes. Now the same thing I will get it. I don't want the first person. I want to get what? Nth of what? Second. Second ante 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 means third person. 0, 1 index is there na boss. Again you will get doubt. Anything is there, you will get doubt only. By this time you should be like a superpower. Now see, Delhi. Delhi third person is what? First person, second person, third person. It is called what? Veena. Veena. Next is called Sydney. Sydney third person is the morning. Sydney third person is Shobit. Shobit is here. Where is that? Shobit is here. And Mumbai second person is what? First Mumbai person is Adi. Next is called what? Shashank. Next is what? Samir. Samir is the another person. Are you getting? Huh? Already I told you, na? Beginning only, slicing I have to show you. You write imposition first of all. Yesterday's class, I told you already in the class, this is called what? Start, stop, step, start, stop, step. Column level slicing also I said. First of all, GBD is called what? Memory address is giving. Can you apply on that? Filter object, can you apply slicing, my dear student? Not maintaining now. Memory address is coming. How it can maintain? Ma? So please understand that. So I hope students you understand. I hope you are understanding this formulas in yesterday. And the group by concept is clear. And nth column you got it. 3 groups. And first person all these things are getting. This is about which concept today? Group by. And in Amma? That is simple. That is size. You read the notes, you will get it. Size is going to give you each group contains how much size. Each group contains how much size. See size. Group by city of what? Size. You copy that. Sir should speak everything. Then only you are happy. Correct? Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Like that. Group by city of size. Group by city of size. See that. Delhi contains how many people? 4. Mumbai contains 3. Sydney contains 3. Happy? Fine. So, I will write here age. I will write age. I am writing something like age. Here I am writing age. So, here I am going to contain 40 years age person 1. 41 years 1. 42 person, 42 4 people. 43 1. Like that it is giving. Now, experienced by the sizes I want. Experienced by the sizes I want. I will write what? That column name you carry. That column name you carry. This experience you carry. So how many experienced sizes are there? You say that. 11 years persons, 11 years experience 2 people. 12 years 1. 14 years 2. 15 years 2. 17 years 2. 19 years 1. Happy? Right. So, even if you join data science also, they won't discuss this much. Still, I can discuss pandas at a data science level also. In AI level also some functions will come. So, when you go to the next data science level, still these concepts will be continued. So, Ajit, that is called count of each one. Count of each one. Count of each one. I hope you understand. Right. Now I'll go for what? This is the concept of what? This is the concept of what? Group by. What I used to discuss in the pandas level. At Python level. Still there is a data science level, pandas will come. And you will expect all data science pandas also in my class. For me also some stop will be there or not? It is not only going, all national highways cannot be taken by bus. So at certain point, I have to stop it. I cannot enter into further data science level. So you will expect everything. Sir will say, you will start with spoon feeding level. We understand clearly. You will expect everything. So I also will have some stop now. In further, when you go to data science, further you need to go. In 7th class only, you did not expect 8th class maths, 9th class maths like that. If the teacher teaches well, you will expect everything. If they don't teach now, okay, when this will complete like that. So I'll stop here and I will go to further. This is about pandas level concept. Now I will introduce at this period of time. So Pawan Kumar, nothing more. Suggestion is asking to deal with the data science. 2 minutes I will speak and I will move forward. To learn data science, you expect detailed programming like how I taught to you. First point is what? I am typing the coding, right? At this stage, I opened the concept here. After explaining coding, I am typing the concept. You have seen from the beginning. Because we came to the peak stage, even this also, I shown the programming, you understand. Generally, when you go to data science, the faculty has to write the code in the class. First, they have to explain mathematical awareness about what is data science models. Next, algorithm implementation using Python. Next, case studies like programs what we discuss. These are the 4 things you have to apply on every topic. Algorithm with mathematics, implementation using Python, and use cases. These 4 things you have to apply on every model. For example, decision tree concept is there. Decision tree algorithm, decision tree mathematics model, decision tree implementation using Python in pandas, and then use cases. Same. Apply these 4 things on everything on the data science. AI also same. Okay now? Fine. In my morning class, 11 o'clock class started. There is a 14 years big data engineer is there. Big data engineer, Python coding. So why that people will come to us? Because the coding need to learn it. Coding is something like what? Is a real asset in our industry. Fine now. So try to learn the coding and learn all my coding things very well. So, Sushma, having the frameworks is mandatory for interviews. I'm telling ma one thing. After learning Python, there is a one of the route, simplest route is Django, which is a very easy, and your package will not go to more than 5 lakhs in your entire career. Number one, because web development after 3-4 years, 9th class student also can develop the web development. Next, my advice is learn data science because your minimum package starts with the fresher is 7 lakhs. If you go with the 3 years, 4 years, he's saying that only. That student who came, my 2011 student, is a project manager, is getting still 18 lakhs per annum. And the persons who is having along with him, they converted 3 years back to data science, they are getting 24 per annum and 2 lakhs. And is getting what? How much is that? 1.5. Where is the difference is? Because this next level is there entering. So data science is always recommended for you after this coding. And he's saying everything is coding in data science. I said no, only concepts will be there. You implement with this coding. Okay now. After learning data science, there are so many opportunities will be there for you. Many fields. This is your mainstream. If you go to other than this Python level, myself is a pure Java side. If you start learning Java, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring microservices, Maven tools, minimum to 9 months it will take. Minimum 8 to 9 months, will you understand the course? Huh? You will go to BTech college for 4 years. Why? Everything is fun there. Here everything is not fun. When you sit in the class, completely coding is there. Right? So, the easiest way to enter into the industry with higher packages, plan for data science. With complete coding, who teaches? That is an important. Understand? Right. Now I am going to enter into the other part of it. Now, I'm going to introduce at this point of time some small concept I want to introduce, which I want to discuss. Decorator I want to introduce. Decorators. After that, I would like to introduce iterators. Iterators. After that, I want to introduce generators. It's a small concept. Generators. This is the concept I want to introduce. I will go to decorators concept first, because it is little difficult and little tricky, and this is most important to enter into the interview point. Without a decorator also, listen students, still there is a time, listen the concept. DSA, you are asking, last and final. DSA is data structures and algorithms. This is preferable for those people who are having BTech or who are having MCA, purely technical CSC students, having 85% complete knowledge throughout the entire academic, 85% to 75%, the Microsoft criteria I am saying, and with the DSA complete knowledge, with programming knowledge, you will be directly selected in the Microsoft Innovation Centers. Directly. From the beginning onwards, 75 to 85 career percentage, and the data structure complete knowledge is required. Microsoft Innovation Centers are there. They will be called you and they will be taking a test on you on the data structures, and a lot of people who are from IITs, who are from NITs, who are from big universities, who are having this percentage, they are directly placing in the companies. They are working on OS development, operating system development, server development, IDs development. They are always used in product development. They are always used in product development. The data structures, the people who taught to us in our colleges, that is not data structures. What is the stack, for example, if I ask you? What you will say? Last in, first out, you say. LIFO, you will say. What is LIFO? Last in, first out, you will say. They will say, okay, go. That is not stack. Stack real-time implementations, they will ask you. For example, you go for what? C is equal to A plus B. This is called what? Infix. We call it as arithmetic expression. Whether it is a Python or C language or C++ or Java or all the languages will not execute this statement as it is. That will be converted into what? Prefix plus AB, or they will convert into what? AB plus. For converting our infix expressions into where? Postfix or prefix, internal data structure is called stack. And to evaluate this prefix or infix, once again we are using the data structure called what? Stack. This is the internal implementation of stack. For this you have to be able to write the coding. Then only we are eligible for data structures level of coding level. And that type of coding level, and you don't feel it, generally in colleges they won't explain. And you don't feel otherwise. And for you, if you have 75 to 85% consistent career, it is better if you have complete DSA. Okay, you may have percentage, but what about DSA knowledge, complete knowledge? It almost contains 6 to 7 pages content is there of only course content. And that is very difficult for you to understand at this stage. And you don't feel it. For you, I am suggesting to you, learn this coding, and with some hard working, you learn data science. Within that, AI also will be covered. You practice well on this, and it's a good time for you to select in this area. Okay, he's saying that, sir, many companies in this year, most of the even level 2 companies also recruiting huge drive on Python, developers directly, 70%. And the extra 30%, they are expecting data science from the students. So, even in the beginning days onwards, I am saying that only. Okay, now? And learn data science, like how we deal with the Python coding in our classes. Expect that kind of thing from anywhere else, wherever you are writing it. Okay, students, Vishnu, Bala, Balankiridi, all the students you are expecting. Now let me start. So if I go on starting now, it is a never ending story. You will listen those things very easily. Like what? How do you, some workshops people will conduct. How do you create a fake experience? You will listen very carefully. You will listen very carefully because subject is important. Experience is what? Because you will attract towards other things. And some people will keep one workshop. How to cheat software companies. And the word is not good. How to cheat means without knowing a general normal experience, how, with fake experience, how to join. More number of people will go there. Why? Why? That batch only. So that's why my advice is, so Samir Ranjan Naik, when layoffs are going on, it is good for you. Don't feel that when layoff is going, don't feel that they removed you. When layoffs are going, who are removed? First of all, you understand one thing I already said in the class. If you don't know, why company will keep you? First of all, suppose you are a company CEO, you will join some person, first 1 month you have seen it, and you find out he is matter, no matter present, go. Will you pay the salary without going? Is it a government job? They will remove, compulsory remove, because you will get an opportunity. Other person has to get opportunity. Right or not? So that's why don't feel that when something is going on layoffs, you don't feel that you only removed from that. Okay, now when layoffs are going on, who are the people are removed? Who don't know subject, who don't know ABCDs of computer science, they will be removed. If you have very good knowledge, will they remove you? They don't remove you, students. So let me continue. Shall I continue? So if I speak about other things, you will listen very carefully. Those are all called minute. First, let me complete my subject. So, 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 Srinivas Reddy, you are disappointed about pandas. In beginning, you said that I will take 10 days. My dear student, still I am working on that. About NumPy and pandas, I said total 10 days. Srinivas Reddy, I am going to keep my words as it is. And this is the day. Already NumPy and pandas, you see that. Even if I explain 20 days also, people will be disappointed because teaching job is a thankless job. Right? So, you don't expect those many things. And whatever the every batch is taking, I am taking that only, my dear student. I already said 10 days about Python, NumPy and pandas, still on the same word. KVR will say the word, he will stand on the same word. I will not come out of that word. That is my nature, my dear student. Srinivas Reddy. So, don't expect that. I am going to discuss this. For example, yesterday I told you that formulas. If I drag the formulas, writing the notes and doing that, it will go to 6 days, 7 days also. See the quality of the content. Only going formula, writing the formula, giving example one by one. I can drag to 30 days also. Right or not? But don't go there like that. Let us come to that. Not an issue. Decorator, you come. So, Srinivas Reddy, I hope you understand my points. So, coming to the decorators. What is a decorator? A decorator, I'm going to start with, a decorator is an function, is a function which provides what? Additional functionality, which provides additional functionality to the normal function. Additional functionality to the normal function. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Now I want to write it. Go to the example here. File, new, others, and then say Python here. One small example I will take it. One small example I will take it. Here, program for, or I will take first coding and after that I'll go for the example. Get value, observe it. Here I am writing n is equal to 5, return 5, return n I am saying. It's a normal function, which will give you what? Value called 5 is returning. This is the function defined by, one X programmer. This is the function defined by what? X programmer. Are you following me? Yes. N is equal to 5, defined by one X programmer. Next, what I want to do? Somebody else want to compute square of this number n. So now I am writing y person want to compute what? Square of value of what? A function called what? Get value. Whatever the value returned by get value, for that function want to compute square. Another z person want to compute what? Square root of value returned by get value. How do you get it now? Get value function returning 5. So the X programmer will not write the square root based on Y person requirement. Z person want to get the square root. Immediately he cannot change the code of that. So what is the suitable for both of them? The value returned by get value is similar to both what? Y and Z. So what this Y person has to do? Tell me. Come on, DEF. What is the result? Get Y result. What is the get Y result here? Squaring of that result. How do you get it? Some X, some Y is equal to, call which function? Get which function? Get val. I am calling. Get Y result is a function which is calling which function? Get val. Now I am writing. What should I do? Res is equal to Y star 2. Print of what? Square of. I will write it here. Something like this. Square of, writing like this, is equal to dot format of what? Y comma res. I am getting it. Similarly, Z person want to get what? Square root of what? Square root of value of what? Get value. How do you do that now? DEF get Z res. Now, how do you get it now? Z is equal to some variable name is equal to, what is the function name? Get val. Same. Res is equal to Z star 0.5 and print of what? Come on. Square root of what? Something like this is equal to, saying what? Format of what? Z. You are writing Z comma res. This is called what? Tomorrow not holiday ma Prudvi. Tomorrow is a working day. Right. Tomorrow is a working day. You are coming for only for 2 hours. I am there from morning to evening here. Right now. So don't get it. Now coming to the point of main program now. Coming to the point. Now I am going to be there. Call which function now? Get what? YRES. See students. Get YRES. Call what function now? Get RES. Now. So I will say get Y result. Get what result? Z result. Say execute this function now. This is called what? Non-decorator example. non-decorator example. I say dot py. I am not using any decorator concept. Normal functions I am using it. Go to the place. I am using in this place. It's a very small concept. Without using decorator also we can use. But I am going to use. We are going to get this type of questions in interviews. You will get this. That's why you must remember this. So I am going to take it non-decorator example dot py. Coming to the point back, here I will take it d colon. So go to the place 6 p.m. and next is called a decorator. So there I will run my code. So py, and this is an example. What is the answer is coming? You observe it. Square of 5 is equal to 25. Square root of 5 is equal to 2.23, etc. is coming. Okay. This is called what? Giving a fixed result. Instead of that, you can also get it like this. Int of input of enter a number. Enter a number. See that you run this code. You are calling first for what? Square related. I am going to say 25, 625. And for square root you are calling and you are entering 25. Square root is called what? 5. This is comes under a normal coding of functions, which you are already aware of it. You are safe. Now, there is one tricky concept is there in Python. Same program you can write in where something like a less time is taking to do that. How it is going to take some more time internally. Get y result function is going to which function? Here, and this is from here it is going to where? Another function. So it is taking 2 levels of function callings. It takes some extra time. How do you reduce this time? This is one safe place. You already know that. Now I am going to tell the same example in different way with a decorator concept as usual. Take the same function. See that I am taking Python here. Paste it. Now this is called a decorator example 1. Decorator example 1.py. So first example. What is the decorator's normal example? Decorator means what? Providing some additional processing capability. Suppose you purchased a car. It's a normal. For that car, you are adding some extra accessories, which is known as what? Decorative. You purchased a bike. You are adding some extra things to that. That is called what? A decorative. And don't need not to tell that example. Now I am going for. Come to the point. When you are going to decorative, we are getting the concept called inner functions concept is coming. What is the function concept there? Inner functions. You say, coming to this main program, there I am writing one function. What is the function today? Square. Square function is taking another function as a parameter. That is special. What is this now? Square is a function which is taking what? Get value. What is get val?
Yes.
Function name. Function name is also called what? One object name. Function name is also called what? One object name. You are passing. Any function taking object as a parameter, which is known as what? Decorator. Any function is taking object as a parameter, which is known as what? Decorator. Get value is the function name now. Square is taking what? 10, which is not a decorator. It is taking L1. L1 is an object. It is a list object. It is not a decorator. But what is this? Get val. What is get val actually? Function name. Any function taking function name as a parameter, which is known as what? Decorator. Why function name is taken as a parameter? That function who is taking will provide additional capability to it. Let's say DEF. I will define it. You will understand. Square of. What is that? When argument is passing, definitely I will take what? some value GV. What is GV? Formal parameter for holding what? Get value. Okay. What I will write inside? I will define one more function inside. One more function inside. What is that function is doing? I will say calculate. Calculate is my inner function. What I am doing inside? I will call my function which is taken as a parameter. What is my function name? GV. What is the GV here? Get value is called original name, which is put it in where? GV. Enter inside the inner function. You are calling what? GV of, which is going to give you the value n. What is this GV? Indirectly going to execute this function or not?
No.
There I will process it. How do you process? RES is equal to n star star 2. n star star 2. Are you following that? Next, what is this function is called? What is this function is called? Inner function. Inner function. And what is this function is called? Outer function. Outer function is always called as which function now? Decorator function. What is the decorator function is doing? It is providing additional processing capability to the normal result of normal function. RES is equal to n star star 2. What should I do? Return what? RES. Who is returning RES? Inner function. Actually, it is very tricky. And if you catch the tricky, you will be understanding. And where is my cursor is there? In the indentation of inner function. Now I will press tab. Outer function should return what? Inner function is returning its processing result. Outer function should return what? Inner function name. Inner function name. Return of what? Cal. Cal. Come on. Nothing is there. If you say square of get value, where it is going? It is going to this place, GV. Inside is entered. GV called it, n value got it dynamically. And I calculated the square. Return RES. Don't think that RES is coming all of a sudden here. RES will not come because it is a part of that. What is returned? Cal. Cal is my inner function name. That is returned here. That is returned. Left side I am going to hold what? RES. What is RES? RES is not a result. RES is called what? Reference of cal. You call it. I am saying. Come on, what is this now? Square is equal to. Okay, I will write after this, leave it as it is. Now I am writing something like result is equal to, what is that? RES of, and print the result. Print is called what? Square is equal to, comma what? Result. Are you following? What is this RES? Reference of what? Cal. When I say RES, which is getting this RES value into this result. Are you okay? You can take any value here, or you can take it, which you can say R of you can call, and result is printed here. This function is called which function? Decorator function. Decorator function is nothing but writing the function inside the function. Is called nested functions we can call. Execute this. Go to once, and in this place you try to save it. And here I am going to say decorator, and here come out of that. You execute that result. What is our example here? Decorator example 1 of it. Enter a number here. Result is called 25. Enter a number called 6. You got it a number. You enter some 25. You got 625. I hope you are following me. So here everybody cannot get it. If you did not understand, here already you are safe. You are safe. Here nothing is there. Example, if you did not understand, a general example I'll say. You are going to a hotel. This is a hotel. This is your dining. You are sitting there. Who are you? You are a customer. Who is coming to you? Waiter is coming. And you will took your order. You will took your order. He is a decorator. You will took you wearing tie and everything. And you will take your order. You will go inside. And here inside one person is there who is wearing that cooking dress and all. He will cook that entire food and he will give you the result for you. And he will take the result and he will bring to you. So the table which you are getting on the table is the result of this waiter or is the result of inner function. It is called inner function. This is called what? Outer function. Outer function is internally calling inner function to serve the result of what? Original requirement. Next, go to beauty parallel. Beauty parallel, one person is sitting here in that by having table, receptionist. When any person goes, they will not do the beauty parallel. Inside they will be having one person is there. You will be sitting there. Final work will be done here and you will come out of it. This is known as what? Beauty parallel is a decorator. Inside of it there is a person is there. He is doing the operation and releasing this person. And releasing the result of what? Inner function. And final result is coming from the inner function result only getting here. This is called one sort of operation. One more way is there to do the same thing. What is the another way to do the same thing? Another way to do the same thing. Look at that. I am saying that going to this place, if we don't practice properly, we can't understand this. That is a damn sure. Decorator example 2. I am saying that. What is my function here? Get value. You remove this entire thing. Okay, leave it. Keep it. Now I am going to say, you call which function? You simply call which function? Get val function you call. Get val function you call. Directly will get what? Result. Which result? Which result? Square result is coming. Will you get actually square result? Huh? Come on. No. Square result will not come. You try to run it. I will show you for 1 minute. You wait. DEC2.py. DEC2.py. You run this DEC2.py. Enter the number 5. 5 only coming. Enter the value 25. 25 is only coming. Are you following this? Right. Coming to the point back. Here I am getting the result of this function only. But today I want to get it what? Square of it I want to get it. How do you do that? My dear student, I will say get value. I will write after that function. Go to this place. Look at carefully. Here I am going to write it. DEF get value of. The moment when you call this function, it will go to where? This place. From there, I want to capture its name. I want to get its name. I want to call this, take this name. For that, you need to write at the rate square, I will write it. At the rate square, I will write it. At the rate square will take what? Get value will take. It is as good as what? It is as good as what? Square of what I will write it? Get val. Get val. If you write at the rate of square, at the definition of normal function, it will go to this place. There, entering inside of that. So this at the rate get value is stored in GV. Enter inside of that GV of, put it in n double star 2 and doing the result and returning the result. Cal is returning. That cal in turns calls and get the result here. That result will be coming and storing in the result. Execute this result. See this program. We are calling a normal function. See that. Enter a number. 25. What is the result? 625. Enter the result 5. 25. Enter the result 3. You enter whatever you like it. Some 5.6 error. What is done there? Int done. I will write what here? float. So you can do 5.6, you'll be getting the answer like this. How the flow? Once again, what is happening? Get well. Calling what? Going this place. What are you doing? At the rate means what? You are calling the function as a parameter name to the square function. It will go to this place, capturing the name of the function stored in GV. Enter inside the inner function, and there you are calling GV of, getting that value n dynamically, and doing the square of it, and returning the result of inner function. But it won't return immediately result. What is happening? It returns the result in this place. Cal of. Cal of internally gives you which result? RES. That also will come here. From there it will come to this result, and the result is printed. This is the flow of it. Where we have it, predefined decorator we used already in our class, which where class method we used it. Class method we used it. What is that? DEF. Class level method I used it. So there CLS and etc. What is this at the rate class method? Decorator. At the rate static method I said. What is that is called? Decorator. Like that today is what? Square. It is called programmer defined decorator. Programmer defined decorator. Is this decorator will provide additional capability or not? But actually nowhere else I am calling decorator. I am calling normal function only. That normal function is value internally providing with what? Some different decorator result is coming. Are you following? Now, if you want, I will take it one more example here with the same kind of meaning. Go to this place. Here, how do you do it? Square root, I will do it. Square root, I will do it. Here I am going to take it. Square root, I will take it. The logic is what I will do? 0.5. 0.5. Same. Getting. Enter the number. Square root, I am going to write it. This is my decorator here. 3.py. 3.py. So, I will change the message. What is this now? Square root. Square root, I will say. So, you try to do that. Execute. Py. Decorator example 3. You say 25. 5.0. You say 3. 1.732. You say 2. Result is like this. Are you understanding? So, defining function inside of another function is simply comes under what? Decorator. What is this decorator is doing? Providing additional processing capability to the normal function. What are the syntax we are doing, students? What are the syntax we are doing here? Coming to the place. Here, syntax. Decorators syntax is what? DEF. What is the function name? Outer function. Outer function name. Outer function name of what? What is that name? Function name. Function name. And you will say what? DEF. Inner function name. Inner function name of. I will write. Call what function name? You will call the function name. Just variable name is equal to, you are calling this function name here. You are calling the function name here. And you do what? Processing logic you will do. You are doing processing logic. Processing logic you will do. And this is the result of it. Return what result? Inner function result. Inner function result. And next what? Return. This is the thing you need to take. What is this you need to return? Inner function name you need to return. This is inner function name you are returning. This is returning inner function result. You are returning what? Inner function name you are returning. Are you able to follow? So, this is comes under what type of approach here? Programmer defined decorator. How do you define it? Programmer defined decorator. How do you define it? This is a simple result, simple mechanism of how to find the decorator concept. Let me show you one small additional things. Maybe I have used it. See that once you go for this. So I'll show you that as a part of my things. Here it is decorator. So in this place, I hope decorator, you see the notes and there it is written what is the code which is explained here. See that a decorator is one of the function which provides some additional processing capability to the normal function value and returns the modified value. A decorator function is always takes normal function as a parameter. That is a rule of it. Syntax is what, ma? DEF function name 1. That is a decorator we can call outer function name. And we'll take what? Function name. Inside what we'll do? DEF inner function name of. And we'll say what? Inner function name. And we'll write value is equal to function name of. And we will do the operation on this result. And then returns the result of what? Inner function. Inner function must return the modified value. And return what I am writing here? Inner function name. So decorator returns inner function name. So here function name 1 is called which function? Decorator function. And the function name as a formal parameter, every decorator function must take normal function as a parameter. The execution, that's what I said now. Flow I said now. Start the flow once again. Execution behavior. First what is calling? Get value. Where it is going? Get value. What is happening? Capturing that. Who is capturing here? Square root. It is internally written as what? Square root. Square root of what? Get value. So get value. Where it is going from here? Square root. What is GV can contain? The name of what? This is get value. So GV is containing a formal parameter for the function name. What I am doing now? Entering into the cal. GV is calling. What is the GV calling? You are going to ask the value. That result I am going to hold it in n. You are doing the square root of it. Return res, which is a part of my inner function. Whose result to give to what? Outside. To give the outside directly, inner function result cannot be given. What to be given? Outer function. Outer function gives the result of what? Inner function. So you need to call what? Return inner function name. Inner function, when you return it, indirectly you are returning the result of what? Res. That res will come to this place and it will come to this result. That is the flow. What, ma? Non-local? Oh. Where? You want to use here? Where? Tell me. Where do you use it? Both of them? Okay. Chappu, what you want to say, you tell me that. Non-local. Non-local space res. Res. Okay. So execute that. Decorator example 3. Decorator example 3. Go to the place. Py. Py. So. Then we చెప్తే రాసా. Right. So coming to the point of it. Coming to the point of it. So coming to this result. Okay, na? You execute it. That is the flow what I said. You try to follow that. Suppose if you feel difficulty, already there is a safe place for you, which I already told you here. Already there is a safe place. If anybody did not have the practicing mechanism, anyhow it is at least minimum functions knowledge is there. Call this function, get it. Call this function, get it. And normal function you are calling and doing the operation. And this question is compulsory asking in the interviews. What is the use of decorator? How do you define the syntax? They will ask you. Compulsory question it is. That's why I am just taking a small concept called a decorator. Because we already used what? @class method, @static method. That code was already there in Python software. And when you come to our own coding, we are using our own decorator like this we use it. Okay now. So tomorrow class when I come back, I'll be talking about one concept I will introduce students, that iterator and then generators. I will introduce whenever I find some time in the class. I will introduce. Tomorrow, 2 hours solid time or 1 hour 40 minutes time, I will introduce the topic name called networking. Networking I will introduce. This networking, actually, as on today, even in from Java side, we are having network programming. We are not using in the industry now because it is already outdated. Because servlets, JSP, things came into the picture. Even in Python also, even it is outdated in the language level, because Django framework is coming as a web application development. Still, in some places you may use this networking libraries. Still, I will explain networking programming. 2 days topic it is. Tomorrow I will explain the concept and then library. And in the next class, I will start what? Programming. I will take the second day, I will take the programming. If possible, Saturday I will take the class. And if possible, tomorrow I will announce, I may take the class on Sunday. I may take the class on Sunday. At what time? 7 a.m. I may take the class. Early morning. Early morning. Online. It's a purely online. 7 a.m. purely online. Right? So only one day. Only one day. So only one day. So that is an action plan. Tomorrow I will start network programming. I will see Sunday whether I will take it or not. But be ready to attend the online for Sunday. Okay, only one day. Okay, na? Right. Thank you, students. All the best.